Hey, buddy. There's nothing for you to do back there. There's nothing. No, there's not. Alright, let's see and make sure everything's working. Put some sound. Put some sound on it. There's nothing for you to do back there. There's nothing. No, there's not. Alright, perfect. It does work, which is great. So now I can do this and this. And now, whoop. Stop, dude. Hey. All right. So today I wanted to go through how a bird will bite you. Just kidding. But no, in all honesty, Snowball is getting cranky, so I might have to put him away. But I want to talk about tax prep and build that up live together. And so if you've got questions on it, we're going to put this puppy together. What are you doing? What are you doing? Maybe I need to... What if I move him? There, you can really see him hanging out. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch, buddy. Ouch. Why are you biting me? Why are you biting me? Anyways. Okay. So, first couple things that we got to do is get our taxable, like, gross income. So let's stop. Dude, you're getting too aggressive. And I don't think you want to go back in your cage, do you? Do you? Anyways, so you get your gross income. And it might be like, let's start here. So, alright, buddy, stop that. So it could be like 6 jobs. So it could be like job number 1. Oh my gosh, I can't handle this right now. Stop, dude. Job number 2. And one thing that a lot of people will go through at some point in their life is realizing that their current employer is not taking out enough money for what they need. Hey, Tonk, what's up, buddy? Oh my God, it's the cancer baby coming to visit. Tonka, come here. Tonk, come here. Tonk, Tonk, Tonka. Gotta get a kitty cam. Alright, so we'll put all of this in like $signs. And so like as we go through this together, you'll kind of know how to put this together yourself. And then we'll do the next spot, which will be deductions, to create what's called AGI. Well, it's not truly what's called AGI, but I'm just going to say taxable income, because it's a little different with how it goes on the filing. So this first one could be your 401k. It could be medical/dental. It could be an HSA, are the most common deductions. Then you also have potentially the ability to do standard deduction or itemizing. And if you itemize, I'll say total deductions. And itemizing could be your mortgage, property tax, mortgage interest, property tax, and state tax. All right, buddy. I don't need Stop it! Stop it! All right. So far, what I've built is, I don't want to call this job one. I want to call it income number one. Stop. There. That's much easier. Income 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth. And then we have total deductions. All right, we're doing this all live. We're doing this all live, raw, and so you can kind of see how to put it together. And I'm getting my face ripped off. Can you stop? Do you need a cozy cave? Do you need to go to your cozy cave? Huh, buddy? All right. So, taxable income is what's next. And that's just simply the income less your deductions. Okay? So, let's say job number one is $100,000. Okay? And income, and this could be call that job. Maybe you've got dividends of another $1,000, and then maybe you have investments that are short-term in nature. I'm not going to get into long-term investments during this conversation, and maybe you've made $5,000 off of that, and then let's say you've got like a side job, like your hustle. Side job. I'll just call it side job. Could be numerous different things. And let's say your gross income from that is $10,000 for the year. So when you're creating your taxes, they're going to base everything off of this gross income. You hear that, Snowball? Gross income. Now your 401k, if it's traditional, it's deduction right up front. So let's say you put away 10%, I'll call it 10% of your job. Okay, so we put that there. And then the medical and dental. So this is like something you'd have to go look at your current paycheck and figure out how much they're actually taking out. So could be $1,000, it could be $5,000. I'm gonna call it $1,000. And then for HSA, this is capped, I believe, at $4,000. So let's say you max that out. Let's see here, HSA max. 4,300 is the max. So that's the max. And then, like, if you're trying to figure out if you can itemize or not, the standard deduction for an individual person is going to be, I think it's 15,750. That's the standard deduction. And then, hey, dude, get out of here, Louie. Yeah, I know, Snowball. You almost got yourself caught by a kitty. So now, the way the deductions work is equals, so watch this, sum of this plus if this, whoops, plus if this is greater than this, then you pick this. If not, then you pick this. That's all I'm going to write is just a quick logic. So right now, it's pulling the sum of these, and this part. All right, Snowbird. Come on. Come back up here. So now this is where stuff gets interesting, because property tax, you know, like standard property tax for a household might be $4,000, $3,000 to $4,000. So maybe I call it, I don't know, 4,000. State tax. So this is unique because depending on who it is, you're probably going to be paying somewhere around 5%. So I'm going to take, and all of this is going to be subject to it. And you might be in a zero income tax state, and it just makes it more difficult. But then normally your property tax is a lot higher, so it's just like a give or take. And I'm literally being eaten by a bird named Snowball. Put that paw down. And your mortgage interest, I mean, right now, a normal home, let's see here. Let's just do mortgage. Stop! Let's do a mortgage interest calculator here. So, let's say you buy a home for $300,000. Put 10% down. Today's interest. Okay, let's calculate the payment. So in today, you would have probably, so this is saying year one would be $17,000 in interest on a 300K at 6.337% is where that would be. That's year one. So now you're going to notice that this went up because this is greater than this. So now here's where the fun part comes in. How do we calculate the interest? So, or the taxes that are owed. So there's going to be federal and state. So now when you go to these different brackets, they call them federal bracket 2025. So the federal bracket is 10% up to 11,600. Then it's 12% up to 47,500, 22% for up to 105.25, and 24% up to 119.50. So I'm just going to say this for now. And then I'm going to do state.
I don't know how you're going to do this.
Oh, it's already done?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Big boy, do you want some of that?
Holy moly.
Do you want some steak, honey?
We've got, we're going to eat together while we talk about this. Holy moly.
What?
This looks good. I gotta take an Instagram selfie of this.
That's why I wanted to get the lobsters. They're on sale.
That looks so good. We've got surf and turf for tonight. Surf and turf. We got our kitty that really wants some turf. And surf, probably. But we're going to continue here. So on a state basis, push that in. Let's say, so now if I go to say state of Minnesota, I'm just going to use Minnesota. Tax brackets 2025. All right. So if you're so 5.35% up to 23,810, then you have 6.8% up to 94,590, and you have 7.85% up to 165,205. Okay, so then I'll say 9.85% is the rest, and it's unlimited. So now that I've got those brackets teed up, zoom out here a little bit so you can see it more. Got a birdie that wants to get in the middle of all this. Tonk, I'm gonna get you a piece, bro, okay? Okay? I'll get you a piece. You want a piece, or you want the bird?
He says, I'll take whatever.
There you go. It's lobster, dude. Have some. Here. What if I dip it in this? Get you a little butter. Get you a little butter. Here, Tonk. 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 Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the spot. He wasn't sure about the lobster at first.
And they tried it and was like, wait a second.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he says.
The drool is coming out. I need my tax done. Haven't done them in 3 years. Oh, boy. That's interesting, Ghost. So, when it comes to... Now, how does this work? So, this is the limits. And then this is going to be our tax kind of thing. So now if I just take this, what this means is equals if
Oh, no. Back up.
this is greater than this, then you do this times this. If not, I don't know. It's very rare that this one, but like it's, what would the formula be? If that's false, then you would go if that is false, you would do this less this. And then you would times it by this. Okay. So, now if I take this formula down, what I'm hoping is... Stop, Snowball. Stop, Snowball.
Ball will never stop.
Oh my gosh. I gotta put the bird away. He is getting out of control.
He wants lobster.
Off. We're back. We're back. We're back. Right, Tonk? We're back. All right, Tonk. I'll cut one of these because I know you're waiting for this. This is your pride and joy right here. No doubt in my mind. Here we go. What do you think? No, Lou. Here you go. Okay, so let's continue. So the formula is saying if this is greater than 47, then I need you to take this less this times that. Perfect. All right, so that should be the incremental 30 times 12, and I think it is. Hey, bud. Did you like that?
Tom's a very good boy.
He is. He's a very good boy. Now,
Well, you have to wait.
so we're getting a little formula writing in while we're doing this. So let's take this down, and hopefully it works. And why didn't it work? Because if that's greater than that, which it's not, so then it goes to the second one, and it says this less this. That's not the formula. If it's false, it'll be this less this bracket. There we go. And then that's 0. So I don't need that formula. Perfect. All right, so the formula works, or it should. And then on a federal basis, we will sum this up. Whoops. And then this will be the summation of that. So now I should be able to bring this formula down, bring it to here, and I should be able to bring that in, bring it to here, and since that formula doesn't work, I need this formula. There. Perfect. I think now that we've teed this up, what it's doing is saying, so I know I won't be in this bracket. All right, so now I think it's working. So we have how you can prep yourself for your estimated tax liability. Right, Tonk? Yeah. My little cancer baby. My little cancer baby.
I want to be free.
He is going to be free. F-R-E-E, that spells free. Tonka, yeah, baby. You coming in here? Yeah. Yeah, you are? Alright, let's cut it up for you. Let's cut it together. Oh, yeah.
Louis says me too.
Louis, this is dad time with Tonka, okay? Hey, Jody. Welcome. Talking through taxes today. All right, Tonk. I got a piece for you, bud. Got a good piece. There we go. Have it. So what this is trying to illustrate is so that, because these two numbers right here in yellow, federal and state, what you would owe, one too many people don't focus on this, and if they don't, come March of next year, when they start filing their taxes or in February, it becomes very difficult. Because if you get a big, $5,000 to $10,000 tax bill because all year long you have not been taking out the appropriate amount, then it can cause issues. So, and it's actually very easy to prepare yourself for that. And what I'm showcasing here is how easy it really is. And so theoretically, what this illustration is doing is showing part one is like your job. So this illustration, this person makes $100,000. They make $1,000 off of dividends, $5,000 off of investments, and $10,000 on a side job. So they made $116,000 in total. So because these other side things maybe are not pulling taxes, the question would be, how do you make sure you got enough money? Well, you're allowed certain deductions like 401k, medical, dental, so like what you would pay for your medical and dental insurance, not the actual medical or dental bills, that's a whole nother conversation. And then HSAs, which are going to be your health savings account. Now, not everyone has those. You need a high deductible plan to get it. If you have a high deductible plan, you're more than likely not paying too high on your medical and dental. The other thing is there's two key lines here, whether you're itemizing or taking the standard deduction. So that's my steak, buddy. That's mine. And so whether you standardize deduction, everyone's given the standard deduction. If you have mortgage interest, property tax, or state tax, you have the ability to itemize if it is bigger than the standard deduction. And then what this little formula is doing here is saying sum these and then sum whichever one is bigger of the blue. And then those are deductions, and then you take your gross income less your deductions, and that is your new total. Right, Tonk? Right? Right, Tonk? Here, I'm going to cut a piece, buddy. I'm going to cut a piece up, okay? And then you're going to have one, because I know you want one so badly. You got to stay patient, dude. So my question is, does anyone have any questions now on taxes, on how maybe situations they might want to discuss here? Because what I have in front of you, now this is where it gets interesting, because you could have bi-weekly checks or bi-monthly checks, and you would tell yourself, if I'm preparing myself on a bi-weekly, how much do I need pulled out? So equals sum of these two, right? Divided by 26. And if I'm doing monthly, I need it by 24. Sorry, Tonk. That was loud. I know. But what this will do is help you make sure that your employer is taking out enough if you started in the beginning of the year. But maybe you didn't. Maybe you're it's like October and you're trying to prepare for the end of this year. At least this will help get you prepped on how much you theoretically will need in order to make sure you don't have some obnoxious payment due in the spring. So the floor is open. The floor is open. If anyone wants to chat on any unique tax situation or finances in general, this whole illustration is, the beauty in it is it could be job one, like spouse 2. It could be 3 sets of dividends. It could be 3 sets of side jobs. The other thing that's unique about a side job is how I have it labeled here. This would be on a Schedule C. So when it's on a Schedule C, you put the net, not the gross. The net goes into your gross income kind of thing. Yeah, Tonk, I'm making this for you, bud. Right here. This one. This one will be yours, okay? There you go. Now, talk a little bit about 401k. So, if you're doing a Roth, which means you don't get a tax benefit today, you get a tax benefit when you pull on it, meaning you don't have to pay on the gains of said investment, you don't get a deduction right now. So you only get the deduction if you do traditional, meaning you're going to pay full tax on disbursement at the end. Medical dental, this is your premium. You can just look at your W-2 to see what that looks like. And your HSA, if you have one, you know what you're contributing. 4,300 is the max this year. Let's check out what next year is. HSA max 2026. Is it going to be 44? That's it. Okay. So 44 is the max. The family max is 8,750. But next year, what? Oh, those are the deductibles. Got it. Got it. Good. So we're going to sit here and chill. Till someone wants to talk about something. And I'm available. So what I need to do is add one of those text boxes. Where the hell is that? Text box. Yeah. Gonna add that. Add source. Move this back aside for a second. Do that, and then I need to skinny that up. Boom. Okay, and maybe for now we will do how do I put the color around it? I could do just a blank canvas. Maybe I do that. Just download this quick. That'll make it easy. And I can add a picture. From downloads. Where is it? Oh, that's why. It won't download because I've got to actually. You okay, buddy? Perfect. That worked. Bobby Joe, are you in accounting? Is that why you said that? Whoop, hold on. Hold on, Tonk. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to brief. Ouch! That's not what I'm trying to do. There we go. There. Are you doing public accounting or? How do I? Perfect. Hi, Stone. Maybe later I jump out and check out what you got going on. So when you say you're getting accruals ready for the spring, or sorry, for tax season, are you like a just tax accountant, or do you kind of do a little bit of all accounting? Got it. That's neat. I spent a couple of years in public and a couple of years in private before I switched to finance. So I can appreciate the grind as you get to year end or quarter end. Right, Tonk? Can you appreciate the grind? Can you? Baby. Yeah, buddy. Holy moly. That's a lot to handle. Was there a trick to how you got this lobster thing out?
I just pulled it.
Okay.
It's connected at the base of the tail. It's connected nowhere else.
Oh, so if you just cut the tail?
Yeah, you should be able to just pull it out.
Tom, you told me you don't like lobster, buddy. I don't want to share with you. So what's your account question, Bobby? Bobby Boucher? Just kidding. You got any thoughts? On something you want to chat on? Or we could grow our accounting crew here. Hey, Mom's gonna give you some if you want.
Have any.
Huh?
I already gave him some. I don't have any.
Oh, Tonk, here you go, right here. Look, dude, I'll give you some butter. You want some butter? Yeah, but you do now. Yeah, now you want it. As long as it's got that sweet butter on. Oh yeah, I bet you love that. Or we could talk finance. Finance accounting questions are live. Is there like a, if I were to go like search lives, I wonder like how many people like do lives that are just talking straight finance. Like I have a feeling there's got to be a lot, right? Right, Tonk? I'm not saying this to hype myself up, but it doesn't look like it's getting worse right now.
I know it doesn't. Look at the Sphinx waiting for a scrap. Ethan,
What are you doing down there, Tonk?
waiting.
Just studying your Excel sheet. You're studying my Excel sheet. Well, the good news is this live is recorded and is askable later, which is kind of nice for people to go back and re-watch, re-enjoy. I gotta get more consistent on having this live up so we can have finance chats all the time. Yeah, it's so funny, Snowball. I got my oh my gosh, dude. Alright, Tonk, I'm gonna cut this up so that you're ready to go, okay? I swear. If Louis jumps up here. Here you go. So, maybe we could... Hi, Snow. I'm just trying to get rid of this thing here quick so that I can...
Louis wants some now.
Does he?
But he doesn't like the lobster.
Here, Louis, you want some fat?
He'd eat the fat, I'm sure.
You want to eat some fat?
You're giving the whole piece? Oh my god, he's literally chin up. He's like, his toes are not on the ground down there. Damn.
That was too funny.
Louis.
Louis is such a bad boy.
Don't call him that.
Bad boys for life.
Don't call him that. Be nice to him, he's so cute.
He is cute. Do you do any investing, Bobby? Here you go, Tonk. Alright, Tonky. Come on. Tonk. Come here, bud. Come on, Tonky. Come here. Hey, Tonk. Come here. Come on, Tonky. There you go, bud. Are you a good boy? You a good boy? Are you a good boy? No one wants to talk. But not yet, rather. So you will be eventually? Tom, come over here, bud. Here. I wish the market was open tomorrow so like we could go like look at futures and how things are trading. But right now, it's closed because tomorrow is like a federal holiday. Or a banking holiday or whatever. So, yeah, buddy.
Don't look at me.
He is like giving you.
We have beef when you're not here. He knows something, and he's not gonna tell me.
He's got telescope eyes.
Quit looking at me.
He's
Talk
so.
to the hand.
He's.
'Cause the face ain't listening.
He's so mad.
It's because I like the cats better than you sometimes. Because you hurt my eardrums. And they only hurt my bones because they jump on me.
Can I pin this? Perfect. There we go. We'll just hang out. I wish I could like jam out some music. But we can't do that, Tonky. I'm gonna... Here, Tonky. I'll give you... Is that good, bud? Alright, I'm gonna put this away. Get the bird back out so he stops squeaking into everyone's ear. And hopefully we'll have a question by the time I'm back. Snow?
Tonka's still on your chair.
Is it?
Yeah. Wash that with soap. Oh. Oh, Tonka's worse in your spot. Oh. Yeah, he is.
Is it?
Yeah. Tonka. Tonka.
That was great. Nice work.
That was yummy. We have so much squash left over. That was a big squash. Maybe I'll make squash pancakes.
Oh, Tonky!
See?
He looks so good and happy.
Pet him nice.
Tonky?
Can you see him on the camera?
No,
Oh.
it's too low.
He's too little.
Tonky! Hey, bud.
He's mad about that.
Here, 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 here,
Get it
here,
together.
here, right here, right here, right here.
Don't hold him down, just gently.
Ah.
The moment you start like trying to hold the cats down, that's when they want to get up. You have to like
Tonk.
pretend that you're not holding them.
Come here. Come on, Tonk. All right.
Want the bird out?
Yes.
Hey.
Tonk, come here, buddy.
I wonder what you would do if we gave you some squash to eat. Do you like squash? He's coming to you. He's not coming to me. Can you get on? Can you get on? I'm scared you're gonna bite me. 'Cause every time I try to be nice to you, you're mean to me.
If you put your hands behind him and then put your front hand forward towards him, he'll jump on it.
No, he'll bite me.
No, he won't. You gotta put your palm. No, sorry. Oh, funny. No questions. I think we had a good start for tonight. This has somehow been
What are you doing?
a 40-minute live. I didn't realize I was live that long.
Yeah.
So,
Ew.
thanks for those that have tuned in, and we'll go from there. Bum, ba, da, ba.